Do me a favor and watch this video.
You ever heard an Asian woman screaming out, "I'm an independent woman, I don't need a for shit"?
No, because she's saying it in Mandarin.
Have you ever heard her say she's independent and she don't need her man? That's what I said. Black women are the only people that celebrate not having a man. So listen, here's a word to y'all independent women. First and foremost, you got to understand the definition of independent. Independent means that you are celebrating the fact that there is nobody with you. Black women, you are celebrating the fact that you don't got a that you don't have a man, that you don't have a father, that you don't have a dad, that you don't have a husband, that you don't have some kind of male influence in your life. You're celebrating being alone. That's why we don't like y'all independent. Why would I want a hoe that celebrate me not being there? Then you get mad at us for not being there and call us deadbeat. Oh, it's making sense now.
Now, first of all, I will give it to her. She was hilarious. That Mandarin joke was fucking hilarious. I'm about to give it that shit to her. She's fucking hilarious for saying that shit. And also a quick correction. Just because it's a Asian woman doesn't mean that they're any better. Yes, Asian women don't have this "I don't need a man" mentality. Or at least they don't say it like that. But they pretty much act the same way, just not as ratchet as black women. So it's not black, white. It's just a westernized female privilege mentality that is taking over the entire world right now, with some exceptions when it comes to places. So it's not black women. And I think there are a lot of the black people in the manosphere like to say black women. Yeah, black women are just more vocal about it and in certain ways and more in your face about it in certain ways. But white women do it the same exact shit. Some of them even do way worse shit. Hispanic women are crazy as well, right? Indian women are not any better. So is there going to be any better alternative? Yes, to some extent. Some cultures are slightly better when it comes to the women. But good women are good women everywhere. Bad women are bad women everywhere. If you go to Canada, you will see a bad woman, or you also see a good woman. If you go to the Philippines, if you see a bad woman, you also see a good woman. Yes, overall, the culture might be more shit in Canada. Doesn't mean that the women are any different. Especially to the same men in their race. Okay, women tend to be pieces of shit to the same men in their race. Slightly better when it comes to an outsider, but for the most part, the same men in their race, yeah, they're pieces of shit to them. So right now, yes, there are some better women on average in other countries, but that is not by a large margin, okay? Because the same Western mentality that is in Western worlds is still very much dominant in the third world countries or any other country out there, with some exception, as I mentioned. So, yes, it's correct about the idea of black women celebrating the idea of they don't need a man, which is weird because they're the same ones that will say, "Hey, why are the men gone?" Well, you say you don't need a man, this Miss Independent bullshit. But just because they say those things doesn't mean that they're the only ones that think it, doesn't mean that they're the only ones that perpetrate this bullshit. Most women from all different races and backgrounds say the same fucking thing until push comes to shove and they really discover that they need a man when there is tempest and horror in the land, and when the Western civilization that men have so suffered to build collapses, all of a sudden, oh my God, where are the men to protect us? Blah, 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 blah. So it's women everywhere. The only difference is that some countries have women that kind of respect men a little bit more than other countries. But pretty much woman in one country is the same as woman in another country. The same thing with the men for the most part, right? So yeah, that's all today, and I will see you guys later.